and then you'll die.
Hello there, YouTubers. Trifectaterminus here. And today we are going to start a new game. Hello. And we're going to call this series How Many Days Until I Die. See how long we can go until I don't make it out. So, I've been out of town for about a week, so that's what's been going on. And now I'm back. So, today we will not be dying by shark. We're going to go ahead and do a multiplayer server. I find that the single-player servers don't have as many guns. In fact, I don't think I've found a single gun on the single-player servers. But on the multiplayer servers, generally there are firearms and stuff, so it seems like you get more... it's more dangerous because there are other players on there that could kill you, but I feel like you get more weapons drop, loot drop, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a... this looks good. Well, the ping's pretty far away. Maybe something a little closer. So today we're going to talk about, the beginnings of the game, right? We're going to start with nothing and see how far we can get before I die. And then we'll do it again. Yeah, let's do these guys. These guys look good. No passwords and... Alright. Let's launch into there. So, we're going to just get the basic guy. You've got the, muscular, fat, and or lean. Each of them have different attributes that are, strong. Obviously, you have more strength when you're, super strong, and less strength when you're kind of fat. I try to give my guys, around 3s all over the board. Whenever I start playing, and these give you whatever your attributes are, they give you kind of bonuses that you get to use in the next phase of the character. So we'll try to get ourselves evened out. He's not going to be super good at anything, but he's not going to be really bad at anything. And obviously you can have girls, you can have boys, and we're going to keep the conceal mode on because kids and stuff. And there's lots of different head types. So these are the skills, so constitution skills. So usually give half of those. A little bit of endurance, a lot of endurance, a little bit of endurance. I want to run fast, Ricky Bobby. Run fast. If you're not first, you're eaten by a zombie. Or you're last. Melee weapons. Rifles. Hopefully we'll find some rifles. Archery, if we can't find rifles, you can build archery, bows and arrows, crossbows, stuff like that. Still have our dexterity and intelligence. So thievery helps us with being able to pick locks and such. Stealth is always good. It doesn't matter so much for PvP because they see you if they see you, but the zombies might not see you. So that's some camouflage, and awareness is always good, but I want some engineering, and I don't have any, so let's do some. So engineering is going to get us the ability to craft lots of things. And that looks like everything. Oh, I forgot. So if we go to give our guy a little bit older, he's got the wisdom, experience of, a little older, basically. You get too old and you start losing your dexterity because you're old and slow, weak. But I want to be fast. So let's even that out. And they took away all my skills. Oh, there we go. Looks like there's lots of base skills too, because for rifles, you can see I've already got some stuff there, and I haven't used any points. So I always seem to find handguns before I find anything else. Let's see. Then these are still there. Anything? No. Dex skills are available though. Alright, there's my guy. Let's go ahead and send him downrange. Alright, so Scum is definitely, it's still in early access, and but it's pretty cool. You know, it's got a really high initial learning curve. One of the primary things to learn is, you know, starving? Yes. Hunger, food. You've got an entire metabolic table, and as you eat stuff, you still have to kind of wait for your body to kind of digest the food, and then as you digest it, you start actually getting the calories from the food. So that was one of my first kind of hang-ups, is I had no idea how to, and my guy kept starving, and I was like, I don't know how to make him not starve. I was eating stuff, but I just hadn't waited the necessary time period to not starve. So alright, so we got a crappy shirt on. Let's go ahead and get some rocks. We'll make a knife. Go to crafting, make ourselves a stone knife. So this is the metabolism. So I've got this many, so 2 calories burned. You get to go to the bathroom here. That's how you get rid of sodium when you urinate. But you also have to worry about like pooping and, you know, how much you got in your colon. And we're at the way south of the map. So this, I've never been in this part of the map before, but let's get ourselves some spears. Spear chucker terminus. So you can throw the spears. I find that they do little to nothing. I don't know, maybe somebody is more skilled and able to toss the let's go ahead and get another. Yeah, maybe somebody else is able to toss the spear and actually kill some of the zombies, but every time I stab them, it just stabs them, and they don't seem to mind. But again, they're kind of zombies, so why would they care, right? So I think we're gonna go down south by southwest, and I think there's a town there. So the other thing to think about is you don't necessarily want to run everywhere. So at least initially, you don't have a caloric balance, so you're really, really hungry. So you kind of want to walk slowly and eat everything you can, so that let's go ahead and set these down here so that they're not in the plant, they're on the ground. And then let's start eating them. So yeah, when you're, at least initially when you're walking, you're not burning as many calories. You kind of it takes you longer to get to where you're going. But as you can see, we've got the stomach volume too. We want to make sure our stomach volume stays under 100. After 100, you start to get sick and throw up because you're just over full. But so yeah, so we're gonna walk to the closest location near us, and let's see. Look, I think that's south. Wind tunnels, wind turbines. So I think we're gonna go down to this town over there. Looks like a town, and no running. No running, just like jogging maybe. So, yeah, so there's the mountains. Yeah. I think there's something right over there. Maybe that town right there. Put them up. Put them up. Yeah, that's definitely north because the mountains are over there. Yeah. So there, we've now kind of figured out where we are on the map, which direction to go. So I wonder how many of you guys know anything about land nav. I was in the Army, so I got to experience land nav in all of its painfulness. Okay, we're gonna eat all this. So I think one of the things that's interesting about land nav is you think you're walking in a straight line, but really you're not. You got a dominant leg, so as you begin to walk in a direction that you believe is a straight line, your dominant leg's going to push you off and away from that straight line. But not in games. In games, you just go straight as straight. Okay. I don't know why I've got my hands up like I want to fight. And these little guys here got grubs on them sometimes, oftentimes. They'll give me a little bit of protein. If I find any. Okay. Looks like there's a... When I'm not trying to fight stuff, if you hold the right mouse button and you're not trying to fight things, you'll zoom in with your vision and just kind of focus on what's directly in front of you. Let's take the knife away. And I'm still got my fists up. Okay. Yeah. Looks like a car park or gas station or something up ahead. So we're going to take our time by walking over there, but we're just not going to burn nearly as many calories as we would if we were running there. I think, initially when I first started, well, there's the airport. I remember earlier I was talking about how in PvP servers, multiplayer servers, you've got, real live people. So one of the downfalls of this game is that, well, not downfalls, one of the things that happens in this game is there are other people playing if you're playing multiple servers, multiplayer server, and some of the servers are PvP, PvE. This is probably a PvE server, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody that you meet that's a real live player is going to be friendly. I was at the airport and I had a bad guy just frickin' spawn right beside me, and he had a machine gun and I had little more than harsh language, and he just straight smoked me and killed me. So that happens, and that's just something you gotta understand that, hey, this is the way that it is. So, and it's not personal, or maybe it is, who knows, but some guys are out there to try to help you and other guys are out there to try to take the things you got. I guess it's kind of like life, I guess. Let's take that. Let's take a knife is better than a stone knife. My first priority generally is trying to get some clothes. Bad guy. And we'll stab you to death. Especially if you're not looking at me. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Ow. Run away. And die. So yeah, most of the zombies are, they're wearing clothes that are just so tattered and damaged that they're just useless to wear. But there'll be clothing drops that'll be out there that have spawned, and you get to just, backpack. Yep, America. And those generally have much better health on them. Let's go ahead and eat this stuff here. We're still got a couple of calories more than we're burning. Oh, and some pants. So these pants actually have more storage capacity than the red or the inmate pants. The inmate clothes are the least useful clothes. They've got very little that you can store in them. I guess the clothes that store the most are the military gear, military clothing. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this into rags because I did get hit by that guy. And I want to patch any wounds that I may have. So, let's go ahead and patch up ourselves. Level 1. So as we do that, as we treat it, next it'll say treated. Because it's not actively injured anymore. Because we patched it with these rags. What's over here? Yellow, blue, green. Take it. Booze. I personally like the cheap box blind. The cheaper the better. And now that I got a backpack, I'm just going to take everything that I can find. And ultimately, at some point, I'll start, looking, being a little bit more choosy. But first, I want to take everything so that I can have the luxury of being choosy. So I'll take everything until I'm loaded up, and then I'll downgrade all the stuff that I don't need when I find things that I want more. Our spices rack. Get myself a coffee, fizzy bubbly. Already checked that. Okay. So yeah, there are cars too. You can pick up cars in this game. They generally are all beat the hell up and don't really work all that well. So you'll fill them up over here at the gas stations. But first, you'll need vehicles. And let's go a little bit farther down that way. Is that this way, or? So this is the way we came. Wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely going the wrong way. Take me off there. Let's go this other way. I guess it's this road. We'll just cut the pass here. So there are animals too. You get to kill those and then eat their meats. Speaking of nothing, maybe we'll get some protein out of here. I never went to Sears school, but I imagine this is nothing like it. Oh, grubs. Let's eat them. And we can run and eat at the same time. So now I'm not so worried. I got some food in me. I'm hoping that at this town down here is going to have food or something. Some of the towns have like plants, like watermelon or pumpkins, something like that. And they generally have lots of calories in them. I also want to keep on the lookout for bunkers. Bunkers are where your military firearms and stuff are going to spawn. So this is not a town, I don't think. Like in real life, you would not be running this much. I don't know about anybody else, but I fucking hate running. I always feel like I'm trying to torture myself every time I'm running. Maybe it's a fishing village? Turned FEMA evacuation site? I don't think they evacuated any of the people actually from this town. It seems like there's a lot of bad guys that, feels like they came from here, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's the same. So you can sit down because I'm tired, right? And as you sit down or lay down, you can see that tired meter's going up real fast now. So it behooves you, if you're running, you run a little bit and then sit down and build up your energy again. Thread. You can use thread to make sewing kits and repair any damage that you may have on your gear. No, it's all the same. Drop. Can I take you? No. Why would it look silly anyway with a... and nails. You can also rest on those beds. But I don't got time to rest. We're just going to loot this place. Hopefully we get some stuff that helps us. Fishing reel. Same. Okay, so that's just one big drop. That's the same. Box of nails. Good to use in construction. Or crafting. Or however you want to call it. Let's eat some more. When in doubt, eat some more. Whoa. Okay. Military bag. We'll keep that. Just because I like camo. I don't know about anybody else. And let's move this stuff over. Okay. So one of the things I'll usually do after I've gained kind of like a foothold is I'll find somewhere that's somewhat secluded. Maybe it's near where I want to be, but it doesn't have, I've got trees and it's kind of off the beaten path. And I'll build a box there and I'll put all of my gear, including a backpack, hopefully. And, maybe some guns or whatever it is that I found that I, want to have for my respawn. And then I'll go do like a raid on, any specific place. Like I'll raid the airport or something. And then after you raid the airport, if you survive, you've got more stuff. And you go put it in new boxes that are beside your other boxes. But if you die, then you can spawn back in that area and go to the box, and now you've got a backpack or whatever, so maybe some food. One of the other things that's cool about this game is your caloric count stays with you through your lives. So once you build like a solid calorie count, let's drink some water. So sodium, only way to get rid of sodium is by urinating. The only way to urinate is to drink lots of water. So what I was saying is that, as you die, if you had like inputted like 2,000 calories and you'd only worked off 1,000 calories, that attribute would stay with you in the next life. So you're not starting it like I have no food in my belly kind of thing, which is cool, I guess. We'll fill that up with water. So now it's a water drink. Already been in there. Man, that Marpat camouflage, man. That's the worst freaking camouflage on the planet. Okay. Screwdriver. That's one of a screwdriver and a bobby pin will make lockpicks, and if you have both, a screwdriver and a lockpick, then you can actually pick some locks. So most towns, lots of towns, have police stations, and in those police stations they're going to have lock boxes, and the lock boxes sometimes have guns in them. So hopefully, maybe, if you're lucky. I can't believe there's no zombies here. I haven't seen a single zombie. I think they call them puppets in this game, just for lore's sake. Though I don't know why. What's that? Boxing gloves. Though I don't think they help you with boxing. Take that beer. Anybody see that bird just fall out of the sky? Okay, hat. Cover my bald head. Rubber band. We'll just continue taking everything there. Hard hat. Safety first, right? And a fishing rod. Okay. So, let's... we gotta get rid of that. Drop it on the floor. There you go. Get the fishing rod. And we can add that reel to it. And then we can add some line to it. Did I have line? Where is it? Oh, there it is. And that's not working. Why not? No. I've never used a fishing rod. I've always starved. Never fished. We'll go back to it. Gas can. Okay, that'll come in handy. Can't fit that anywhere, though. Will it fit over here? Not even close. No. Okay. Let's just put it in our hands. Great. So you use gas cans to fill up cars if you find cars, when you find cars, if there are any cars to be found. And I will not be going out into the water today because last time I got eaten by a shark. It was very mean. Oh, here's somebody. Where are you? Oh. So yeah, if you have these puppets, and like this one's inside this building, he can't get out of the building, which is weird, because he got in the building at some point, so... Hello. And I missed. And I missed. Oh. Okay, let's open the doors. Yeah, so they won't be able to get back out. But they got in there. They didn't die in there. Or turn in there. Flare. So you can... I know it's morbid, but you can chop up those bodies and actually... let's see, can I... no, nothing. You can chop up those bodies and use the bones and make needles, and then the needles and the sewing kits make a sewing kit together. Okay, let's open that. There you go. Now it works. Now we've got a rod with a reel and line. So we still need a hook and we need bait. We can make a hook, but that is not a very good hook. Hey, more line. Or twine. Onion. Some bullets. Random bullets for guns that don't exist. Okay, alright, shirt. This is good. Open. We're going to eat that. So even the regular shirt has more storage capacity than the inmate shirt. Let's eat those. Yeah. I always liked those sunflower seeds. I don't know anybody else that was in the army, but we always called it pokey bait when you brought sunflower seeds on, you know, some kind of field problem. The problem was that you were in the field. It's always problematic. That guy's glitching. More rags. Soap to clean my dirty self. Hygiene. Ah, boonie hat. That's dark camo. Oh, woodland camo. And can I break you? No. I can repair it, but I don't want to, because I'm not going to keep it. Magnifying glass. Nothing. Eat that. Okay. Still doing okay, not great. So yeah, the trick today is to not die and to set ourselves up for the future. A little coffee. Who doesn't love our morning Joe? Trying to eat this. Oftentimes you have to open these cans and then you can eat them, but I don't see the open option. Maybe... Okay, well, we'll come back to it, I suppose. Let's eat all the stuff we can. Get that caloric intake up. And no, don't know. So if you get wet, your clothes become heavier and you fatigue more because you're trying to walk with all these heavy ass clothes on. So just like real life, try not to get wet. Unless she's super hot, and then all bets are off. You're in the pool. Batteries. Oh, here's somebody. There you are. Nope. I'm not trying to fish with you. Poindexter. Ah. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess the stab-proof jacket that this guy has on him was not helpful against a sharpened stick. I'll put that on. Might as well. Even bad protection's better than no protection. Of course, what would I know? I already got 2 kids. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Anything back there? No. Anything in here? No. Everything over there? No. Oh, there's something. So a couple of things that I tend to do is, and I think I've already said this, but basically I'll get everything. Once I get a backpack, I'll get everything that I can, every piece of stuff that is even remotely useless or useful. And then once I've maxed out on all that stuff, then I'll start deciding kind of where I'm going to go next. I try to look for bunkers primarily first, because they have better firearms. And oh, excuse me, let me just relieve myself here. Hot Christmas pants. So when I'm doing, after I do like a bunker, get some guns, then I try to raid some type of military base. All the bases are the ones that have like actual mechs that are protecting them, and while they're much more dangerous, they also have a much better, gear ratio. So, and before I do that, I'll build a box that's near it. I'll drop off, most of my stuff. If I can find 2 backpacks, sometimes I'll drop off my main backpack, and then I'll go to the closest town and find another backpack. And then I'll do the quest trying to, get loot with the new backpack. And then that way, if I die, I can spawn back into that area. If you look on the top, it'll say kind of like what your quality skill level is, but I think you need like 50 points to spawn in a specific zone. So once you get 50 points, you can spawn into a zone, and when you die, if you die, you can respawn into that zone, and you'll still have a backpack to go try again. But first things first, we gotta find some food, get our calorie intake up, and find some more gear, and then hopefully find some guns. You could probably get some guns at at the kind of the high threat areas, but I kind of like going with something. Dumpster dives. Anybody in IT? We should do a poll. See if anybody's in IT. I'm getting into IT. Part of pen testing is dumpster diving. And that's a car. That's helpful. Yeah, cars are generally all beat up, but they've got mad freaking storage. Lots of storage. Charge the battery. And part with all of my stuff. Where did I put that other backpack? I don't remember. I would like to get that other backpack and throw it in the car, but I don't remember where it was. Is it in here? Oh, fuel tank. We can fill it up with some gas. I think this fuel tank is... There's some gas over there. Was there any gas in this? 1 of 40. No. It's heavy. I can't run as fast. I wish I could remember where that other backpack was. See how much gas is in there. Half tank. Yeah, we'll just throw all this stuff in there because it's got frickin' cargo hauling for days. You could also build like bases. I haven't really built a whole lot of bases in this game yet, but I've seen some pretty amazing ones on some the servers I've been on. But you know, there was one base where this guy just left a couple of doors open, so you know, he could go in there and just steal all of his stuff because he hadn't created locks for a couple of his doors. We'll just drive over there at the end. Fill it up. Aviators. Cover me, goose. I'm going in. Right there. Nothing there. Okay, padlocks are good. 5 padlocks and a toolbox, and you can build a lock for your chest and or for whatever, really. I don't usually put locks on the initial chest or the raid chests because I plan on being back relatively quickly. Of course, you could come back to all your stuff being gone, which, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of feedback coming back into the sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I can hear it. Like a buzzing sound. Bad guy. Well, hello there, Mr. Stab-Proof Vest. And your glasses. Oh, I'm gonna get you in the face. Oh. I guess it wasn't stab-proof enough. Hydrate or die. arrow, steel arrow. Hungry. Yeah, I'm burning a lot of calories on this. You used to be able to actually eat the bad guys once you killed them, but that's no longer a thing. Bad guy, somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, move. Okay, just stand there. That's good. It's an old fisher woman. Sad. Nothing. Another shamaga. Okay, that's good. And a raincoat. Okay, repair kit for the car. The cars kind of suck. Even after you repair them, they're still all shitty. But they're a lot faster than walking. Hello? Hello? Whoa, Mr. Jumps. Jesus. That dude should be an NBA All-Star. It's a 300-pound jumper. Goes like 16 feet. Mm. Where'd you go? Okay. That was some serious hops. I don't play basketball or watch it, but man. You can also chop their bodies up and use their bones to make needles. You put the needles and the thread together, you got yourself a sewing kit. You can repair your gear. Most of the damage stuff that you get off these guys will only repair to like 50, depending upon how, skilled you are. But it seems for me, I have a hard time repairing stuff usually past 50%. So anything that you find that is above 50%, you get 100% when you repair it. So a sewing kit's a really important item, I think. And it make you look good. We're going to be getting close to the end here. I think we're at like 45 minutes, something like that. Try not to do too many hour-long missions, because it's just hard to stay. It's hard to keep people interested when you're going for that long. And that's what she said. I think I've about cleared out this town anyway. Or fishing village, whatever. Nothing in there. I'm not going to go into the water. Well. Alrighty. Missed that one. Every time you see these wooden crates, I just think frickin' rifle crate from like World War II. Bait. Okay. Okay. I got bait now. I've got everything I need other than a hook for fishing. So that might be my way to get out of not having any food. I don't know. I've never actually fished before, so I think it'll be interesting. I think it's like a game within the game. Message of the day. Portal.com. Bad guy. A robot. So yeah, these guys come over every once in a while just to kind of check you out. If it's nighttime, they'll shine a big old light on you and bring all the zombies over. Okay, I want to keep that. Let's make some room. Hacksaw. Battery. Okay, that'll be helpful too. I got some jumps too. It was a long vault there. I wonder where the cop went. Alright, boys and girls, I think this is enough for tonight. I'm going to stealthily move my car somewhere other than where I'm at, because I don't trust anybody, and I don't want someone who has seen where my car is to come and steal it while I'm, you know, gallivanting in life. So I'll pick up, you know, day 2 of how long is it going to take me to die here soon. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and tell your friends to subscribe. And yeah, thanks, I really appreciate it. Trifecta Terminus out.